pretty baby face. Oh.
Handmade in Haddenham is a new venture that we're doing, bringing artists who are working, demonstrating their crafts and skills here at Haddenham Galleries. It's an idea I've had for many years, and this is the first year we're doing it. We've got wood turners, Sam Cook and Neil Glass, who are brilliant glass blowers. There's jewellers, Jolene Smith, who's one of our favourite jewellers. There's Clarissa Cochran, who does wonderful tie-dye and indigo dyeing.
I use the Japanese shibori techniques, which is the same principle as tie-dye. It's a resist technique. So you either through stitching or folding and clamping or pole wrapping. That's running stitch through one layer, and then you do it through the double thickness to achieve that kind of pattern. Or you take it round in a curve for an initial letter. And you get all these in-between tones as well, because the dye doesn't penetrate completely, and the fabric that's completely protected stays white, and then in the middle, because it's pulled up tightly, you get mid-tones.
And Natasha, who's a painter, she's showing her work here.
This is Iceland. And the skies, although they're not quite as vivid as that, I tend to make them a bit more vivid. But they're very purpley, and the landscape's quite bleak. The others are all local. These are Sutton. That's Wycombe Fen. I tend to take a camera and a sketchbook and keep it really minimal. And then when I get back to the studio, I use the photos I've taken and I just adapt it and add to it from there.
And there's also Jill Pargeter, who actually comes from Birmingham, who does lovely woodcut designs on cards and cushions. She prints her own textiles.
These are my prints, and they're taken from arts and crafts, and as you can see they've got little verses. She that would have the fruit must first climb the tree.
Well, my father is a photographer and wildlife artist, so I grew up with a lot of wild birds, injured birds around the house, and I've always done these very detailed, sort of quite naturalistic wildlife drawings as well.
Lovely.
So I do a detailed underpainting and then lots of little stipples with pens, and it takes hours and hours and hours.
I'm making a bracelet at the moment made out of freshwater pearls and some rose quartz and some Tibetan silver. And I've been doing beaded bracelets with things like hematite, so I've been doing things like those sort of bracelets.
I'm in the process of making a little bezel for stone setting, so I can make a ring a bit like that.
Are you doing anything next year? Oh, great.
This is the first of an annual event. It's going to get bigger and better and more interesting as time goes on.